fucking go!
Let's fucking go.
All right, boys and girls, we got a lot to talk about tonight. I got Alien Romulus taking over the top spot at the box office. Phil Donahue passes away, and Gamescom is going on this week in Cologne, Germany. We're going to have all of that and more tonight on State of the Atmosfere. All right, boys and girls, welcome aboard. It's time for State of the Atmosfere, my weekly pop culture show. And as usual, I got my friends along with me, starting with Knock. How you doing, man? How was work today?
Oh, it was fine. It's crazy how fast the week goes when you start halfway through it.
Yeah, man. Isn't it awesome? Today was the first day you went to work, right?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
after taking Monday and Tuesday out, yeah, it was great.
Yeah, we spent guys, when I tell you all day, we spent all day playing college football on Monday.
Yeah.
Me and him. We did the old school thing we used to do, but man, I can't do it in here anymore. Killed my neck. Of course, that's an injury that happened to me during the week. But anyway, I had a ball doing it.
And still haven't gone 1 week in our other league because of somebody over there.
Nah, he'll get around to it.
I'll try.
At this rate, we will have gone through our first season when college football 26 comes out. It'll be great. It'll be great. We're on a good roll right now.
Speaking of that guy, John, you busy son of a gun? How you doing? I didn't think you were going to be here.
Well, I was just running late. I had to go get food. So.
Yeah, I hear you, man. How is Allie? How's everything going?
She's doing great. She's
nice. Good deal. All right.
Doing homework. So.
Also in the house is the Jedster. What's going on, man?
Oh, we're doing good. I'm getting ready for Roadhouse for Saturday.
Yes.
Most of y'all will be there.
Maniacs. Yes, we will be there.
And
I will be having a lot of fun because I won't be running the show. Yay. Yay. I'll just be a voice in the crowd. Yay. And speaking of Sunday, I'm sure Wookie's going to be there. How you doing, Wookie? Good to see you, man.
I'm doing all right. Other than having to sit and eat a broken down EV for 2 hours in the parking lot trying to fix it.
Oh, no.
Shit.
In the Florida heat. Oh, yeah, I was exhausted after that.
Oh, man. Now, how big is the battery in that thing?
It's the car.
It's
Yeah.
the size of the car.
It's the entire. It's the entire.
It's the engine
floorboard.
for the car.
It's the
Yeah.
floorboard of the car.
Wow.
They suck. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's
one
check
thing
it.
breaks and it's a brick.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. It's the world's largest paperweight. Yep.
Yep.
Let's check in on the chat. Of course, we all know who was here first. He was here at. Let me check
Yeah.
and see. 12:30 this afternoon. I don't know why he does this. He's just got to be the dude that's first or something. I don't know
It's
what his
just
deal is.
10:28 a.m. for me.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think this counts anymore. I think we got to give them.
You think it's a loophole? Well,
I don't-
we
I
still
think-
You know what?
I think we need to close the loophole. I don't
guys,
know.
we still need to introduce him because you can't tell what his name is from his tag.
There are some who call me Tim.
He checked in at 12:30 today, saying hail, and then at 2:17 he chimed in with "Get on with it." He wants me to start way early. I don't know what his deal is. Awesome one's here as well. It's good to see you. Vince Womack is with us. Greetings to you as well, my friend. So let's get on with it, shall we? We're going to start like we always do, boys and girls, with the pop culture update.
Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go.
And
Okay.
we always start that with
Let's
the
see.
box office numbers. And as I said at the beginning of the show, Alien Romulus got knocks Deadpool and Wolverine after a month off the top spot.
Yeah. After a month.
After a
Until
month.
next week.
Right, until next week. And then it'll
Yeah.
go right back up on top, right?
And I see Twisters and Deadpool is still up there. along with
There's
Inside.
Twisters is still pulling down double-digit millions.
Dude, it's a good fucking
Wow.
movie.
Yeah. I
So-
mean, I'm gonna have to go see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't
I've
know
said
this
it.
till I did my review. Till I started digging in for my review. That movie, Long Legs with Nick Cage, a horror movie.
Yeah.
The indie movie. It's the highest grossing indie movie of the year at $100 million.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Was it good?
I don't think it's for everybody. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it. I don't think a lot of people are.
Well, neither was the
Probably cost
Acolyte,
them
but
$10 million to make it.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Knock?
no, punchline's ruined if it can't be.
Okay. It got stomped on. Okay. That's
Yeah.
sorry.
But Das, well, you said it was $10 million to make it, right?
I said it probably. I didn't look it up, but
It's really low. It's super cheap.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a horror movie. They're usually a lot cheaper.
Well,
Yeah.
that's why they make a lot of them. They're super cheap. No doubt.
But it is by Anthony Perkins' son.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Osgood Perkins.
Huh. What a deal. Lord Doss is with us. Good to see you, man. But yeah, we got those two on top, and then it ends with us as number 3. It's still pulling down 23. You can't tell me that isn't because of Deadpool. You can't tell me that. I mean, who wants to go see a movie about the freaking
Domestic
spousal abuse, man?
Yeah.
I don't get it. But
Yeah.
okay.
She
She must get naked in or something. I don't know.
yeah,
Let's see.
shit.
And then Caroline, the 15th anniversary, is number 9. Excuse me, number 5 with 9 million. So, yeah, movies aren't dead, boys and girls. You just got to put out something good, and people will go see it. That's what I'm seeing from these numbers right here.
How far did Borderlands fall?
Well, let's take a look and see. I didn't
Already
close that.
going to streaming.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
already
that's
going
what
to
I hear.
streaming.
Yeah.
But Borderlands on the
Yeah.
30th. It won't even be out 30 days.
Yeah, yeah. Look
Yeah.
at Borderlands is number 10.
Is it number 10? Yeah, there
Yeah.
it is.
Topped out at 13 million.
Let's see what it-
120 million
bomb.
make.
That's sad, isn't it?
It
That is
cost
so sad.
120 million, was it? 120 million
It's
to
a
make.
bunch. It's a bunch for sure.
Yeah.
Worldwide, it's made
21
21 million,
God.
boys and girls. 21 million. Yeah. That's a sad state of affairs. That really is.
That paid for the snack table. That's what that paid for.
Whoa. Yeah.
That was the budget for the snacks.
Right.
There's a good lead into that, Joe. There is an update on a game that I love called Borderlands 4.
Well,
why are you moving ahead, bro? Why are you moving ahead?
Right.
No, I'm not.
You're totally moving ahead. You're totally moving ahead
because we're not going to do that until after we're done with several other things.
Read the room.
That's going to be half the shows. What's on Gamescom? So.
Well, I was just giving you a little nugget for later.
I hear you. Yeah. Well,
that's the whole chicken. That's the whole chicken there, Jed.
Nobody's seen that.
I did hear some guys talking earlier today. I think it was Midnight's Edge was talking about that. No. It was Gary. I was watching his nooner today, and they said at Gamescom they had dropped the trailer for the 4th game, and it's supposed to come out pretty quick and
next year.
But they figured, they were like, they must have timed this up with the movie, thinking the movie was going to do a whole lot better.
Yeah. The movie will be great, and then we'll explode onto the scene with.
We'll make
now it's damage control.
Yeah. What the hell are we going to do? But this is what's going on now, boys and girls. Forget about Borderlands. Alien Romulus wins busy box office weekend with 41.5 million opening, 108 globally. Apparently, there's still rented lips. There are still fans of this franchise. I am not one of them. I checked out many years ago when they made that stupid ass 3rd installment in a prison. That pissed me off so bad. I've never watched an Alien movie since. So,
or you could say there's gullible people going to see this piece of shit.
Well, I don't know if it's a piece of shit. I can't say that because I haven't seen it. Yeah. But I have heard that it's a hybrid of the first 2 movies, which I love.
Yeah,
I love the first 2 movies. But has anybody here seen it?
Actually, I did watch it one night.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, that's the reason why I said it's a piece of shit.
Okay, well, you can say that. I just said I can't say it.
Yeah.
Has any of the rest of you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it, but I heard mixed reviews.
Yeah.
Oh, you saw it? Okay.
Yeah, I haven't saw it. See it.
Yes.
Give it. Okay. Starting with Jed. We already know what he thinks, but just give us a quick spoiler-free review on it.
It's just basically member berries of 1, 2, and a little bit of 3 in there, of just with different people in it, and then they're trying to go through and do everything, and the end is not even worth it. I was just
Oops, hang on a second. Yeah. There we go. Ruben, sorry, man. I hope you weren't down there too long. You're right behind my camera right here, buddy.
I saw what Gary said, but I was hoping that, and then I was like, Gary was dead on the money with the movie. And I was like, okay, I agree with that now.
Yeah. I saw his review of it.
I saw it late at night, just when she was asleep, because I know she didn't want to see it.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I'm going to watch this when she's asleep. And Gary was dead on the movie.
Okay. John, what did you think?
It's okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting.
I mean, it doesn't. There's certainly a lot worse movies out there.
Yeah, there is. It's called Borderlands. So.
It has some really nice. It has some really nice moments that call back to the other movies that are enjoyable. It's not super woke, but
there is some in it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it does have that. It's not. It doesn't beat you over the head with stuff, which is what I care about.
I agree with John on that. So.
Well,
but if you've seen the original Alien, you've seen this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they combined basically all 3 movies a little bit into that one.
Well, that looked like, it looked to me like they were trying to put the best aspects of both of them together.
Yeah.
I did hear him call this Alien 1.5. Apparently, it takes place in between the 2.
And that's what bothered me because I'm sick of the time jumps. Can we just ever since? Okay, I've been wanting them to do that 4th movie, that 5th movie after Resurrection, but after Resurrection, they keep bouncing around on the damn timeline.
It's got
I thought it looked too much like a remake for me to be interested in it at all.
Yeah,
Now, the reason
really
I watched
is.
Prometheus is because it looked like something new.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's
Well,
got little Jason X in it too.
Yeah.
really? Well, I noticed the weapons are the ones that the Space Marines are using in it, and I thought that was neat. But I mean, I noticed that in the trailer, and that's what I got out of the trailer. It looked like they were trying to squish the first two movies together, which are nothing alike. You know, the first one's a straight up horror movie.
Yeah, it
and
is.
the second one is an 80s action movie, a peak 80s action movie. So, you know, I don't, like I said, guys, I have not watched an alien movie in decades.
Yeah,
A very long time.
So if you've seen the trailer, you've basically seen some of the better parts in the movie. Basically,
It does look nice.
Yeah, it has nice visualizations and stuff, but it's not worth going to see for $20-$25 a pop.
Well, this is one of those movies. This is one of those movies that a lot of people will want to see in the theater because it is science fiction. It's big space stuff, and you know, it's special effects laden, and it's really you know, one of my favorite memories was going to see Aliens with my dad, and all the cool tech at the time that was in that one, like the motion detectors and stuff. They had some cool shit.
There is one cool part, and I was just like, haha, you're fucked.
Yeah.
The one cool part where they know the aliens, and she
don't spoil it.
No, it's not.
Okay.
It's not. It's just one scene.
All right.
Okay, John, did you like that one scene? Hey, Christian, what's up?
What's
the
up,
one
Christian?
scene where they were like, I have something in me, and then they put the light on, and you can see the alien.
Yeah, they show part of that in the trailer, though.
They show that in the trailer, and I was like,
but they show
okay.
most the better part after in the movie. I thought that one was kind of cool.
Well, the good thing is they've made half of their money back already.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It was only $80 million.
Yep.
Yeah. It has this really cool. I mean, like, because this isn't really a spoiler.
Yeah.
Per se.
That's the reason why.
The space station's crashing into these rings. But so there's a clock on them, but man, the effects of it in those rings is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's. I was like, wow, they actually.
So basically, what we've heard that it's not great, but it's not the bottom of the barrel either.
Yeah,
right?
the story's just like mid tier, low tier.
Yeah. Definitely, when it hits streaming, definitely give it a watch.
Yeah, go watch it if it hits streaming. Just don't bother going and spend $20, $25, $30 in the movie.
If it shows up in the $5 bin at Walmart.
Yeah, if it shows up in the $5 bin at Walmart, go
you want to waste like 2 hours, go ahead and watch it. Has a little bit of
I don't know, man.
Fun,
I'd be hard pressed to get sucked back into that. Because that third one pissed me off so bad. It was horrible. The fact that they killed off
everybody hated the third one.
The fact that they killed off Newt and whatever the other guy's name is, the guy that was helping her the whole time, the corporal, killed him off camera. Never saw him again. I was like, come on, man, what is this? What is wrong with you people? So yeah, I mean, what are you gonna?
It's nowhere near as horrible as Aliens 3.
Has everyone noticed that Mark Hamill has become the Joker?
Who went wild with the wrenches one night? I thought I was the only wrench in this channel.
Yeah, well, I have added a couple more, but watch me at night. So there you go. All right. Well, we'll move on from Alien, but yeah, they're going to be hard pressed to get me back. But since you guys endorsed it, I will watch it when it comes on streaming. I'm not going to pay to go see it.
Yeah, don't pay to go see it.
But anyway, next story on the menu is Matthew Perry. People have been charged in connection with Matthew Perry's death. This happened the end of last week. Apparently, there's a couple of doctors involved, and
shocker,
and a chick called Queen Ketamine, apparently too. An assistant that lived with him. Look, me and my brother have been covering this story for a while now on our weekend show, and look, Matthew Perry was a very talented dude, but he's got demons, man. He's got demons, and here's the thing: he was under some kind of therapy Look, guys, you know, I work in the rehab industry. No, everybody knows that. They have been experimenting with using drugs to beat addiction these days, and they've been doing it for a long time. But such as like methadone to try and get people off of different things, but apparently they were using some kind of ketamine therapy on this guy. Okay. And I guess it was working for him, and his addicted brain said I needed more. So he spent, what did it say when we got into the article there? Wookie was like $55,000.
Yeah, for like 6 vials or something like that.
Yeah.
3 vials.
Yeah. That's just, my gosh.
What's the street value of that?
Right?
Yeah.
It's worth a bunch, I'm sure. Lisa Kudrow should also be arrested, not necessarily for Perry's death, but for time bandits.
That's a pretty good jump right there. I like that.
They're treating addiction by giving them substances that are addicting.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me. It doesn't. That was my point I was going to make. But I don't think you have to worry about this one anymore, Vince, because his friend's pal isn't going to go much farther because the studio that was making that is shut down now. Paramount Television got shut down, so you don't have to worry about that one. Like a less powerful drug to get them off a strong, powerful drug. Yes, that's exactly what the thinking has been for years. But ketamine is not a
Has anybody here ever done Special K?
No, never.
Right. So if you do too much, you're in a fucking K-hole. I had a girlfriend that gave me some, told me it was cocaine. I was busting out rails. I was face down in the mattress for 4.5 hours.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, you can't do it. That's why he drowned, because he was in a K-hole.
I got to tell you guys, this is something they use on horses. It's a tranquilizer for horses.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Know that. I mean, it's something you don't need to be fucking with. And I mean, the fact that doctors enabled this guy to get it through the black market, they should be under the jail. I'm sorry.
So he was
I think the doctor that gave Michael Jackson fentanyl as much as he wanted should be under the jail. I mean, these guys are culpable. Yeah, they're doing it to make money. I understand that, but at some point you got to stop the behavior, man. So
he was going to a clinic that was giving him ketamine.
Yes,
and that was the problem. He couldn't get enough.
Yes,
because of his addictive personality.
Exactly. And it makes no. I don't.
I remember the people arguing on Twitter the night he died. Oh, he was clean. He got clean.
No better than that. Yeah. Elon Musk is also on doctor prescribed ketamine. Yeah. Well, hey, that's great. That's great. Go for it. I mean,
as long as he sticks to.
Yeah, but Elon has robots that can bring him back to life. So
that's true. He's got.
Well, at least let's not tempt it. So we need Elon. So
or his clone will just pick up where he left off.
Right. Exactly. We're gonna have an AI Musk running around running X. Michael Jackson's doctor blamed it on the boogie. Yeah, whatever. He was getting rich. But yeah, man, I'm glad to see that they're pursuing that. I'm very interested to see what happens with that.
And this probably wouldn't happen if he wasn't it's so connected. So his stepfather was anchor on CNN or something like that at one time back in the heyday.
Mm-hmm.
So his family pulled some strings and got it to go a little further. Otherwise, it would have just been wiped under the rug like regular Hollywood.
You're right. It probably would have. You're absolutely right. And I'm just glad to see it because I'm tired of hearing about like what happened with Heath Ledger. This stuff. At some point, the people that get them the drugs have got to be. You've got to hold them accountable for it. It's ridiculous, man. Okay. I'm not saying it's on them it's on him that he was pursuing that shit. Okay. It's definitely on him. His death is on him, but these people that are enabling that, for money. Yeah. That should be a crime. They should be prosecuted. Okay. Next one I got here. We had a titan of daytime television pass away this week. Phil Donahue, pioneering talk show host, dies at 88.
Damn.
Let me tell you guys, there would have been no Oprah Winfrey. There wouldn't be a Jerry
Yep.
Springer. There wouldn't be
Without
half of these
Phil.
guys that have talk shows. There wouldn't be a Dr. Phil without
Yeah.
this guy. He was the first guy to run that format. He didn't shy away from who he had on the panel either. He asked hard questions of people. He was really good, man. And I tell you what, he was married to a gorgeous woman.
Oh yeah, he was.
Margot Thomas is one of the all-time babes, if you ask me. But he passed away this week at the age of 88, and his lovely wife was right there with him, and his family was. So yeah, definitely tip one up for Phil Donahue.
Yeah.
Anybody got any thoughts on this guy right here?
Dude, Phil Donahue, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Jones, any of the talk shows, just
Mhm.
any of them.
Yep.
Like that you
He
can
started
think
it
of.
all.
Jimmy Jones,
Yeah,
anybody,
he sure
Jerry.
did. Mhm.
Unlike
Dude,
a
Phil was
lot-
the one that started it. You know?
Yep. Go ahead, John.
Unlike a lot of retired talk show hosts, when he was done, he stepped out of the limelight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you never. I didn't even know. I thought he might be dead already. You know,
Yeah.
we never heard anything from him. Yeah, you know, unlike like Jon Stewart, who's now come back to the Daily Show, right? You know,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Well, you know
Um,
what? They weren't pulling in people with the other idiot.
Yeah,
Now
Mhm.
they're going to get They are going to get views over there because Jon Stewart came back.
yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is, to John's point, yes, you didn't hear anything from Phil Donahue once he stepped
No, he
aside.
didn't. No, he
Never
didn't.
did.
And that's the
No,
reason
a
why
lot
I
of
was
those-
like, he died. You
Mhm.
know.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of the older television and Hollywood stars just lived their fucking life and didn't stand on a podium and tell people
Yeah.
to force themselves.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Watch Donahue with mom after school every day. Yep. Mhm.
Dude, it was like, okay, so we watched with my grandparents. We would watch Donahue in the morning and watch Johnny at night. You know, that's
It's a
how it
different
was.
type of talk show. Let me answer
Yeah.
Ariel here. Okay, I don't think he started it because we had Johnny Carson, or is this a different type of talk show? It was a different type of
It was
talk show.
different.
He would do interviews or he would do panels. It wasn't just one-to-one. And he'd cover subjects and have different people that had to do with the
Yeah.
subject. It was basically the daytime talk show format that you see today.
Dude, he got
It wasn't the
busted in the
nighttime
nose
talk-
one time.
talk
Just
And
like,
Carson didn't originate the nighttime talk show either.
yeah, he did
He
it.
wasn't the first host of
No.
the
uh-uh.
Tonight Show.
No.
No, he wasn't. Let's see. He made Oprah look lame. Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
But you know, Oprah took that format and ran with it. You know, you can't.
Yeah.
You can't hate. Don't hate the player. Hate the game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. I just wanted to shine a light on Phil because I really I thought he was one of the greats. I really did. Okay, let's see what we got next on the blotter here. Oh yeah, this article. I'm going to go ahead and put the link in here. You guys check this out because it talks about something I thought was going on, but this apparently, this article in Variety, it's an interview with Todd Phillips. Go check this out. Let's see, Todd Phillips interview. This is about Joker 2, and you guys might think I'm crazy, but I'm looking forward to this movie. I am.
I haven't watched the first one.
Yeah, I watched
Oh,
it.
buddy.
I'm scared about it.
I
It's
just
gonna
watched
be-
it over a week ago, a little over a week ago for the first time, and
I'm scared it's going to be a pure musical.
Well,
Like,
it may be, but I think it could. There are good musicals out there, man. So you know, it just
Yeah, there
depends
is.
on how they do it.
Moulin Rouge is one.
It
Yeah.
depends on how they do it.
Yeah.
The
But,
last
he
good one I
talks about-
watched was
Go
damn it, the Repo Man.
Repo the
Man?
Genetic Opera.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
Oh,
is.
okay.
yeah, it's a rock opera.
Rodgers and Hammersteiner could fuck it.
But I mean, I'm sure everybody's seen Grease. That's a
Phantom
musical.
of the
and it's a great
Paradise is a
movie,
good opera.
You know.
You know.
Let's see.
Shock
Joe,
Treatment,
is
Rocky
Pirates
Horror.
of Penzance your favorite musical? No, it's not.
Rocky
That is not
Horror.
my favorite musical.
Yeah.
Wrong chat. What? What do you mean wrong chat?
Oh, you
am I
probably went
doing?
on Rumble, bro.
I put it in Rumble and I put it everywhere else too. What is he on?
I don't know.
What is he on me about? I just don't know. But anyway, Todd Phillips, look, Wookie, this is what I'll tell you. Are you a fan of Scorsese?
Some of his stuff, not all of it.
Okay. The first one is basically a mashup of Taxi Driver and King of Comedy.
Well, I heard it's about the descent into madness of a mentally impaired person.
Right, that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. Basically, his character's just been beaten down by the society that is Gotham.
Right, he has mental issues and everything else.
Yeah,
he's a school pupil, pretty much.
Right, pretty much. Yeah. Only he does it on a bigger scale. You know what I mean? But after watching the first one, I think the musical numbers could really show the descent into madness pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, in the second Suicide Squad movie, the whole thing with Harley Quinn not seeing blood, seeing flowers everywhere, you know, that fight scene she's in, that was pretty cool. I think if you do it right, this could be a really cool thing. You know what I'm saying?
I think it's going to be. I would compare what I'm seeing in the trailer like that. I would compare it to Sucker Punch.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good analogy.
It's a theatric, mind break that goes to a different scene that describes what they're dealing with, and for him, it's a musical.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see. I thought you wanted to put it in the private chat for the guests. No. I was putting it up for everybody, so you could check it out. Since you send them post article links in the chat. Yeah, but I want you guys to see this one because he talks about musical numbers, method acting, and Joaquin Phoenix's Broadway dream that started it all. Apparently, Joaquin Phoenix talked him into making this movie, and so I'm thinking it's going to be pretty cool. What do you got here, Knock?
Oh, I just wanted to chime it in before you got to the Sweeney spot.
Oh, okay. All right.
It'll take all of 1 minute.
You're good. And anybody else want to talk about this one at all? No. I'm the only guy hyped for this movie.
I'm gonna go see it. I'm gonna go see it in theaters. I think
it's gonna be badly received because you're gonna hear musical and it's gonna tune a lot of people out. I don't think it's gonna.
And that's I've heard that too.
That might happen, but I think word of mouth will dispel that if it's good.
You'll see that at the second week box office is higher than the first.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see. Okay, what do you got there, Knoxter?
I just wanted to real quick. We don't have a show on this week or next week. So
I actually have a sports story, but that's cool. Go ahead.
No. This is just the week 0 starts this weekend. So this Saturday, there's nothing crazy going on. It's only like 4 games. This is the first game is Florida State and Georgia Tech at 12 p.m. Okay. So Eastern. So I just wanted to mention that. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. That's all. I just wanted to mention that college football is back. That's all it was.
Florida State and Georgia Tech. That'll be a good one. That's an ACC. Are Georgia Tech still in the ACC?
Yes.
With them? Yeah. Cool. That's a conference game. They're starting off with a conference game. That's pretty good. It's always good to. It helps your ranking if you start with either a conference game or somebody that's ranked. You know, so that's pretty good, man.
That's all.
Since you brought that up, no, thanks, man. College football starting this weekend. Cool. It's not starting on Thursday. I thought they started on Thursday.
No, week 1 does, but this is week 0. Week 0 is like I said, there's only 8 teams playing this week, and then next week there's like 100 games. So,
well, since you brought that up, I had one just for the sports fans. Let's see, where is it here? There it is. Mike Greenberg named new host of ESPN's Sunday NFL Countdown. Now, I don't watch the Communist News Network myself, but I know some people do watch
the Clinton News
ESPN.
Network.
Huh?
Clinton News Network.
But this is ESPN.
ESPN. I've ever since they've gone totally gambling, I've just tuned out of them. I don't pay attention to them anymore. All they do is talk about point spreads. One of the guys has a section called Bad Beats, where all he does is talk about how teams blew point spreads.
I definitely tune out during that time. It's one of the things that keeps me fully accepting the UFL because I think the product is great, but they're literally on the score screen. They tell you the odds. Like they're completely embracing of gambling in the UFL, unfortunately.
Duke Devil's
Oh, that's right.
good?
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, it's in Ireland. Yeah, that's right. They're going overseas for that game.
Oh yeah, they were.
Really?
I saw
Wow.
that.
Yeah, and Delaware. So the other game is Delaware State is playing in Hawaii.
Oh, that's going to be a big
Oh, they're
change.
doing it in the cracked out Hawaii stadium, huh?
And so they have to fly all the way across this. And then what I heard this morning is that they didn't make their plane or something like that. I think the bus broke down, so they all missed their plane this morning because they wanted to, or yesterday morning I think it was, because they wanted to get there on Tuesday, right, to acclimate and before they played on Saturday, and like they got held up. So yeah, I hope they're getting paid a lot of money to go to Hawaii.
Right.
Yeah.
It's good to see you, Duke Devil.
Also, Robert Griffin III got fired too. That was
did he?
he
Wow.
did. Yeah, they let him go.
Yeah. But anyway, I just wanted to highlight this because I do like Mike Greenberg. I used to watch Mike and Mike in the morning all the time and listen to it. They had a podcast. Him and Mike Golick did a podcast. He's a good voice. You know what I mean? And he doesn't have a face for radio. You know what I'm saying? He has a presence behind the booth. So, yeah, it should be good for ESPN. Even though they've gone to nothing but gambling. Good Lord, it's ridiculous. Let's see. Small Time Republic, how are you, man? Hello.
Oh,
that
man.
still makes it a true ACC
What's
game.
up, brother?
Just on the other side of the Atlantic.
Of course, he comes out during football.
Yeah, I know he does, right?
Our man has
comes
been
from his
injured
slumber.
in the off season. I'm hoping he's back for pregame party. You gonna be ready for pregame party this year, Matt? Let us know, man. Miss you, dude.
I miss your Musk. I need.
Yeah, right.
Hey,
I need more jokes that fly over my head because I missed him.
and
No
in
doubt.
small time, I also sent you an invite on Twitter for Saturday night too.
Yeah.
Small time and Duke, you got invites for Saturday night.
Okay. So we're done with Mr. Mike. What's the next one here?
Calm down,
yeah.
Jeb. We don't want to seem too eager. Calm down.
You guys, I know you want to talk about this one.
Hell to the yeah, brother!
Hey, check the link under Acolyte real quick.
Yeah.
In the private.
Check the link under Acolyte in the
No.
private chat.
Let me see.
Let's see. Star Wars stuff? Is
Yep.
that it? Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. All right.
Not related to anybody in the fandom or anything like that. Or
Oh, this is funny.
the-
Yeah. I did see this.
fellowship.
Yeah,
it's.
I think you've
its
sent
own
this a couple of times. Yeah.
thing. Yeah, Nerdrotic posted it too.
Yeah,
There
dude,
you
I
go, guys.
posted it on my shit too.
Too funny, man. Check it out. Let me get it bigger here.
They're expecting it to be removed from Disney Plus.
Yeah, it's
All
it's
merchandise
so bad.
for the Acolyte has been removed from the Disney online
That's
store.
crazy. So I wonder if they do that, then it'll not be canon anymore.
Coming soon to Ollie's.
Right? Coming soon to Ollie's. Get your defunct merchandise, right? What the hell, man?
Yeah, this stuff's gonna be
great.
it's gonna be valuable because it's gonna be rare. Like
Right.
what's that one video game that got
Well,
put
no,
in the
there'll
dump?
be tons of it at Ollie's for $3.
Eventually, though, it'll be worth something.
I know. I got an Ollie's right down the street. I need to go see what they have. Do a video and go through.
Right. But let me see. Where's the article at? Yeah. Acolyte canceled. No season 2 for Disney's Star Wars series. You know, I watched this whole thing, holding out hope that they might tie everything together, and it just, wow, what a bad ending
That's
to
the
that
problem.
thing.
You have hope.
Yeah, I do have hope, because Star Wars is a story of hope. I'm sorry, sir.
Not from Leslie Headland.
Instead of tying the knot with shoestrings, they tied it with a thread,
Right?
and was expecting it to hold together an entire back of a truck.
I
now
watched
it's
the first 3 episodes and made one video because it wasn't even worth talking about.
Yeah.
It was.
Matt says he
I don't
definitely
care if
will
it
try
was
to make
woke,
pre-game party. Good to hear.
I'm gonna hold you to that. I will cry if you don't.
Yeah.
That's it.
But it's so bad. Who cares if it's woke? No one's watching. We got a member of the Alphabet Army at work. They didn't even finish episode 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody watched it.
I have a really good friend from Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
She and her husband didn't even watch it. They watched 15 minutes.
That's
and
right,
turned
Tim.
it off.
That's right. Yeah. It's the one I was thinking of.
E.T. video game. Yeah.
The one that was put in a dump because it was so bad they stuck it in a dump.
Horrible. Yes.
Yeah, but it's not rare anymore because they found them all and cleaned them up.
Yeah.
And washed them and...
We'll never find out those crazy kids ocean climber make it work.
Right. OSHA, Occupational
No.
Safety and Hazard Administration. Yes. The Patty Duke Show and The Parent Trap would be a whole same person playing two people thing better. Yep, no doubt. Definitely did it better.
This wasn't the only thing canceled either.
It doesn't make sense to me how for 30-minute episodes you spend $20 million per episode for 30-minute episodes.
They didn't. That's a money laundering scam.
Yeah,
bro.
like it's like, dude, come on.
Believe
Where's
that.
the audit on this? Like, that's probably why they canceled it, because they had to like explain an audit and they couldn't do it. Like,
She-Hulk is officially not coming back too.
Yeah, that one got canceled as well. Yeah.
So there's a statement.
I
here
enjoyed
with this
watching
coming
that one while
out.
drinking.
Yeah, there's a statement here with this coming out of being canceled because Book of Boba Fett wasn't canceled.
No.
Taika Waititi's movie wasn't canceled. Ryan
Nope.
Johnson's movie wasn't canceled.
Nope.
They made a statement with this cancellation.
Yes.
Well, no, Boba Fett. See, the reason why Boba Fett wasn't because it wasn't a political statement. It was just bad. So,
Well, no,
there wasn't any outrage for Boba Fett outside of they ruined his character, but that's like a fan thing, not a political thing.
How many of these movies and TV shows we were supposed to get we never got? They weren't canceled. They just never happened. They physically canceled this show.
They said we're not doing it. No
I just want to
chance.
know if they're going to erase canon, which I think would be the bigger thing.
Well, you know why?
Dude, I've heard rumors.
Because Leslie Headland's going to stand on her high horse and scream about it.
Yeah.
Everybody else just go on to their project, so they had to physically cancel it.
I heard there's little rumblings again that they're gonna erase the sequel trilogies and
Not gonna
all this bullshit.
That won't.
I don't
happen.
know about that.
That's my dream, but I don't know.
And then we're gonna go.
They
back
can't.
to-
They can't do that. They can't do that, Jed, because they have literally a movie with Rey coming out, and they would have to erase their entire storyline.
Didn't
So-
happen yet, and it can still not happen.
I was
It's
gonna
gonna
say,
happen.
They can
It's
get rid
gonna
of
happen.
this without
The only one that I've heard for sure is going forward. I'm sorry, John. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They can get rid of this without affecting anything because it doesn't affect anything.
Yeah.
You know, the only one I've heard is going forward is the Mando movie.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that one has to happen because
Yeah,
that's
it
their.
does.
But
that's their movie.
here's one of your
Mandalorian-
jokes, buddy. Leslie Headland spent a lot of money on double A batteries. Double A
I think those were
batteries.
9 volts. I think they were.
Wait.
No,
This
they
whole
were
time I
detailed.
miss your jokes, man.
Wait.
Now,
Yeah.
her
wait
shit
a
plugs
second.
in the wall.
Yeah.
I mean,
She's got
what,
one of those ones she
for anyway?
plugs in.
What do you need those
Yeah.
for? I'm not sure what you need. Yeah. All right. Yeah.
That's when you can put it on maximum. You know? It's kinda-
Well,
So
I have
From
heard
what-
that
go ahead.
I've heard that they might try and sweep head cakes under the rug at the same time.
Yeah, they're trying to sweep a lot of stuff under the rug to make money now.
Look, let me tell you something, guys. Cross your fingers. I can keep hope going there.
I'm
boys
with
and
you there,
girls,
brother.
because we've already heard that Marvel has done a woke purge. They have done a purge with that studio.
We just got to get rid of this
Yeah, we'll see
fucking
what happens.
Captain
Wolverine
Falcon
woke a
movie.
lot of people up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. From what I've seen, the numbers I've seen, there hasn't been a single season of Mandalorian that would make a profitable movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
There has
He's
not
doing
been
that.
enough people that have watched it to make it profitable unless they do it on a shoestring budget. And then it may. But
Well,
they bled so many viewers on season 3. After Kenobi came out, it killed whatever Star Wars had.
Oh
going.
yeah, that shit just killed it.
I didn't even watch it.
They
Oh,
lost
it was-
45
I knew that was gonna be
million
horrible.
North American
Oh,
subs
God,
during
it
the
was
season
so
of Mandalorian
bad.
3.
Oh, I was just like, oh my god, dude.
They,
Oh, don't
The
get
9
me
volts would
started
keep
on
the
that
smoke
Kenobi
detector from
show.
going off.
they are probably looking at the fact that Baby Yoda toys. I know it's an intro goo, but Baby Yoda toys still sell.
Yeah.
Because they don't, put like 10,000 of basically the same thing, and
Awesome one says, I doubt they did a purge. That's
Yeah.
that's
We'll
what
see
everybody's
what
saying from behind the scenes at Marvel that they've
But
done that.
Ahsoka is actually, as much as she is to us as fans, to the general movie going audience, she does not exist.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't
Right.
know
Nope.
anything about her. It's a new character to them, and that's what
Yeah.
you have to remember. Biggest thing is Disney got rid of the expanded universe. They could have just thrown the Acolyte in the expanded universe galaxy
Mhm.
and kept it there. They could put Andor and expand anything that's not going to be top
Yes.
tier expanded universe.
Yeah.
Oh, Andor because of Rogue One. Andor needs to be mainline.
But
Yeah.
the problem with Andor is what show were we told we were getting?
A spy origin story?
We were told we were getting Andor and K2SO.
We're getting
That was the show.
for
That was
season
the
2.
show they talked about at Celebration.
Yeah,
not
it
the
was.
slow
What is
pace,
K2SO? I don't know.
the droid
we're
from Rogue
getting-
One.
Yeah.
We're getting
Oh.
we're getting
Yeah, and that's not what it was at all.
season 2.
Yeah.
No.
Mhm. Okay, so not every they may have done a purge at Marvel and they've canceled Ahsoka, but they're still a little bit stupid over there. According to Deadline, Peter Pan ride at Walt Disney World updated with new Native American depictions in Disneyland. This is what they're doing, guys. I read the article. The girl is more prominent in it, and the chief has been totally erased.
Yeah, and what Disney's doing, and they're doing it at Disney World and Land. Disney World's getting hit first because it makes all the money. Disneyland is next. They're going. They got rid of the islands of the rivers of America. Now they're doing this. They're cleaning house over at World Disney World. All the original rides are going to be gone.
It's crazy.
And, or be update up to today's soy boy snowflake fucking standards. Yeah.
Yep. But also something else we were talking about just recently. Talking about Skydance getting a hold of Paramount.
Yeah.
Well, remember we said there was 45 days before that happened,
I have
right?
something for that.
Edgar Bronfman backers and more details emerge from bid for Paramount that seeks to unseat Skydance. So apparently,
I have
a third
something
player
for
in
that.
here.
There's another player that you don't know about. Here, let me get this for you.
Get it?
There's another player in there along with.
So apparently, the Skydance thing is not totally finished yet.
Here, look in private chat, Joe.
Okay, hang on. I'm coming. You grab this and put it over there.
This is a reputable
news. I like that.
This is a reputable source too. They actually put a lot of good news about.
See what they got to say. Let's see what they got to say. Did you read the article?
I did. I watch their videos all the time.
Okay. And what's going on with this? Roku buying Pluto TV and Paramount Plus. It's reportedly a possibility, along with Fubu's executive chairman.
This guy does a lot of research on everything, so I actually trust him.
Wow. Yeah. So apparently, it looks like Paramount may get pieced out. Maybe
if you go down, he explains the whole thing.
Well, I'm not going to read that whole thing. Why don't you tell us what you read?
Okay, so we have this right here. We have the Paramount deal. Paramount has the deal, but then he said there's other buyers until August 21st, 2024. And then there was another day. The next day, there was another Wall Street Journal ad that reported that Fubu's executive chairman is looking to put a buy into Paramount. To do that, he would be teaming up with a group of other buyers, including Roku, is the group of investors to officially make an offer for Paramount before the deadline. And if Paramount takes that deal, they would owe Skydance $400 million.
Wow.
And the details of this deal includes it's a $1.4 billion. This includes control of CBS, Paramount Plus, BET, Nickelodeon, Pluto TV, and numerous other properties. And So they're, and then shield holders will get between $15 and $23, depending on what kind of stock they have.
Yeah.
So yeah, I did some. I was watching this, and I'm like,
yeah.
Tim
says he'll take Star Trek. He'll take Star Trek.
Yeah. I'm like, no.
Wouldn't we all like to do that?
Yeah. Oh, dude, he put me on the spot. I was ready.
He's ready. I wouldn't have done it to him unless he was ready.
I've been ready lately. I've been go.
I didn't
I've
put
been
him
ready
on the
to
spot.
go.
I asked him if he read the article, and he did.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So we'll have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
Paramount, not done yet. It's not Skydances yet.
Yeah, it's they have like, let me see. Let me go back and look at there. There's a 45-day window.
Yes.
So within those 45 days,
we talked about this about a month ago.
Yeah,
yes.
I know.
Yeah.
And I remember that. I just wanted to make sure.
So right here at the nth hour, right before it's going to get done, there's a whole lot of people trying to get their hands.
They could go in there and do an eBay snipe.
Yep.
That's
That's what they're doing. This is just an eBay snipe with billions of dollars being played with here. That's what it is. Okay, boys and girls, I'm sure you've seen this one. Jennifer Lopez files for divorce from Ben Affleck on second wedding anniversary.
How cold of a bitch do you have to be to file divorce?
Wait. You can't say that, though. See, you got to know what's going on here. She's the one that wants to keep the marriage going. He doesn't.
Wait, is he drinking again?
I don't know if he's drinking
he's
again or not.
Runner again.
Yeah, there you go. He's probably hanging out with Jennifer Garner.
I mean, she got hot for Deadpool and Wolverine.
My brother has a theory about this that has something to do with Tupac and what's the guy's name that's in all kinds of trouble after he beat up that girl in the hotel and they raided his place. Was it Biggie? No, not Biggie.
Puffy.
Puff Daddy. Yeah, P Diddy. That's him. Yeah, P Diddy. Yeah. My brother thinks it has something to do with that because J-Lo hung out with him quite a bit during all that stuff back then.
Dude,
so, that's what my brother thinks. And now my brother is a total conspiracy theorist. Let this be known. He doesn't think we went to the moon either. So
he's had two wives, Jennifer Gardner and Jennifer Lopez.
Yep.
Like
Jenny on the Block.
Jenny on the Block.
If anybody was up and coming music artists that time, they hung out with Puff Daddy.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, that's true.
Because
we're talking guilt by association there, right? I mean,
yeah.
But that was my brother's thinking about it. You know, he that's what he would thought about it. But anyway, so yeah, the Batman and Jennifer Lopez are not going to be hanging out together anymore.
Well, he could just go
Wayne again.
Ariel.
What'd you say?
Jennifer
Aniston is his next pick.
You know, I missed it the first time in Deadpool where Jennifer Gardner comes in and they mention that Daredevil died, and he's like, "Oh, Daredevil, I'm so sorry." She's like, "It's fine."
Yeah, it's fine.
I missed it at first, but when I saw it again, I was like, "Oh my god, that's great."
Yeah.
He poked at so many people in their real life. It's so great.
Right. Well, yeah. You know, he's been around them. He knows all the stories. You know, it's great. It's great. I mean, we could do a whole nother show on Deadpool. You know, now, and we might just break that movie down one of these days. Now that everybody's seen it, you know, it's been a month. If you haven't seen that movie yet, you need to.
Yeah, I've seen it like 2-3 times now.
I've seen it 3 times already. So
yeah, I've seen it now 3 times.
Yep. But anyway, speaking of movies, we got one that's been in the works for a while now. Much like my boy Costner, this is a passion project of Francis Ford Coppola's Megalopolis. This trailer came out.
Dude.
Take a look at Francis Ford Coppola's Roman-inspired comeback starring Adam Driver. Do you guys want to partake in this? Do you want to check this out?
Sure, I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah.
Okay. I personally am a Francis Ford Coppola fan. One of my favorite shows he's ever done was Bram Stoker's Dracula. Of course, the Godfather trilogy is awesome. Even the last one, the worst one of the bunch, has good stuff in it. You know, it's got that iconic line in it, right? Every time I think I'm out, they pull me back in, right? And of course, Apocalypse Now is a classic war film that everybody's seen. I mean, I could watch that part where they're playing the orchestral music on that friggin' attack with the helicopters just so they can go surfing. I mean, that just tells you all about the Vietnam War in a little capsule right there. How stupid that shit was. You know what I mean? But anyway, let me go ahead and fire this up real quick. You guys haven't seen anything about this yet?
I haven't seen anything about it.
Yeah.
I know it's just been his passion project for a long time.
It has been.
Yeah. Small Time said the same thing.
Yeah. Let's see.
May be his last picture. So.
Yeah, he said it was going to be his last movie. Looks like it said that the video is not.
Here
we go. It wasn't available. I gotta pull it up somewhere.
By the way, I just watched the trailer for the Lego Star Wars Rebuild the Galaxy that's coming out next month, and it looks funny as hell.
Really?
They said that's kind of a.
And on the cover of it,
yeah.
Darth Jar Jar.
Yes,
Get outta
my
here.
boy.
Yep.
Yeah, there's confirmed who's in it.
Okay, let me do my magic here, guys. Set the speed a little bit faster.
You know that Lego Star Wars is supposed to be kind of like a little soft reboot.
Yeah.
That's what they
Well,
said.
no, so basically, and they showed in the trailer, it's something. It's like a Spider-Man.
Yes.
What was the latest one where he fucks up the galaxy?
Yeah,
and he has to put it back. That's
No
what
Way
it
Home.
is. That's literally what No Way Home. So that's the trailer. It's not a reboot.
Things,
is it
things in
canon?
that are canon.
I don't know
now.
about that. These things are no longer.
Yeah.
These Lego Star Wars are never canon. They're
Where did
just
Ruben
fun.
go? He disappeared on me.
Yeah, it's a Lego movie. It's not a Star. It's I mean,
Right,
it's
but I heard
literally just a story.
I heard the same thing that Jed's hearing though, that it's going to introduce like a multiverse kind of thing for that. So.
Well, that's all. The main character finds a crystal that breaks the universe and everything's upside down. The rebels are now the Empire. Dark Jar Jar, that kind of shit. Like
that's
all
awesome. I might have to watch it just to see Darth Jar Jar.
What was it? Ewok bounty hunters. It's backward. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Driveopolis. Yeah, Driveropolis. All right, let's check this out, guys. I haven't seen this yet. Let's see what it's all about.
Don't let the now destroy the forever.
Reality
This
stone.
looks, right? It looks like he's got some of the fucking stones. What the hell is going on here? Is this way of living the only one that's available to us?
Oh, we gonna see some shit in there about Hollywood.
Esposito.
Yeah, let's talk about that cast, huh? I'll pull up the IMDb page here in a minute, but there's a lot of people in this movie, man. There's a lot of people. But Adam Driver being the faces of it, I dig, because I'm hoping that he can become a leading man in Hollywood, because I love the guy.
Dude, you know what
he'd
he'd be good in? What was that movie with Sylvester Stallone? Where they are crashing into cars. It was in the 70s. It was really good.
Crashing into cars in the 70s.
Yeah,
I don't think Adam Driver was alive then.
Yeah.
Well,
Hang on. Let's finish this. So he's got the T-square of destiny? Is that what I'm seeing here?
Go.
Francis Ford Coppola's Megalopolis.
I don't know if you saw that or not, but it says a fable underneath it.
Yeah.
Looks interesting.
It does look interesting, and I love me some friggin' Francis.
Yeah,
Coppola.
if they put it and did a continuation of Death Race, like Frankie took over from Frankenstein and he was Frankenstein's son or some shit, that would be a good movie.
I doubt that.
I don't know about all that.
This seems
That's pretty cool.
Like his version of Inception or Interstellar. Like it's his.
It does.
Ariel, I've heard rumored that it is tied into that movie somehow.
I was wondering if it was Metropolis or not, because it looked a little bit like it.
So we'll have to see. David Carradine was in that. Yeah, he was in it. Sly was in it too. That's back in Sly's. That was his first foray out of porn. In his Italian Stallion days. Yeah.
That's pretty crazy. I saw that Grace Vanderwaal's in there. She was on America's Got Talent. That's pretty crazy to go from, a talent show to a movie with
A movie, yeah.
and all that stuff. That's pretty cool.
Haven't seen what's her? I always mess up her first name. Shire, the one from Rocky. Talia, is that what it is? Talia?
Yeah, we haven't seen her. We haven't seen her. Yeah,
she was in that list too, man. So yeah, I love this one. Awesome one. Shia, this movie is saved. Yeah. Shia LaBeouf, he's in it too. Yeah, there's a huge. Let me pull up the IMDb page real quick. Let's see. We'll see who all is in it and what this is supposed to be. It looks like some kind of multiverse movie or something. Megalopolis, right?
I thought it was like, I thought it was Metropolis when I first saw it.
Okay. I've got to switch over to the other screen real quick. And here we go. Yeah, it says here, an architect wants to rebuild New York City as a utopia following a devastating disaster. Okay, interesting.
Oh, you see what Small Time said?
Disaster, you said.
Small Time said
Talia Shire is Coppola's sister, hence her being in The Godfather. Yeah, I knew they were related. I'm just saying, hadn't seen her in a long time.
Yeah, we haven't seen her in a long time.
She hasn't been in a movie in a long time. Yeah, Adam Driver. Of course, I know Knox a big fan of this guy. Pronounce his name for me.
Giancarlo Esposito.
Giancarlo, okay, Esposito.
He's a good actor.
Indeed, got his autograph.
Well. Aubrey Plaza.
She's WoW Platinum.
Mm-hmm. Jason Schwartzman's good. Man, there's a lot of people.
John Boyd, haven't seen him in anything for a while.
Yeah.
No, it's been a while.
DB Sweeney.
Too. Yep.
James Remar.
Yep. Balthasar Getty. Wow. I haven't seen him since Charmed. Shit. That's crazy, man. That's a good cast. That is a good cast, man. I don't know. We'll see. I think it's crazy that they put those bad reviews at the beginning of the fucking trailer, though. That was crazy.
But that's what people were giving him at that time.
Oh, I know that.
And I was like, "Are you guys?"
Well, I assume there was a reason for that, Jed. I'm sure he's not putting up fake.
I'm sure he's expecting to get walled for this one.
Right? Yeah, he's gonna.
I don't know if you saw that trailer, Vince, but I'm pretty sure it was a ukulele in her hand. That's how I recognized her. It looked like a ukulele. Like she was on a swing and it was a ukulele. It was in the trailer.
Okay, so that's interesting. I'm looking forward to that. That I will probably pay to go see that the opening weekend.
When was that? I didn't see it.
27th.
September 27th.
Oh, September. Okay.
Yep, the end of the month. This next month, man. Looking forward to that. I really am. I haven't seen a movie of his in a long, long time. Of course, he hasn't made anything in a long time, but the list of movies that he's known for, oh my God, man. I mean, even how about the cast that he put together to make The Outsiders? Everybody in that cast, nobody knew who they were at the time. They all ended up being fucking huge movie stars. You know, you might say that the guy that was the lead in that show had the worst career out of all of them. You know what I mean? C. Thomas Howell was only around for a few movies that were popular, and then he disappeared, right? But the rest of them, Patrick Swayze, Tom Cruise, friggin' the Karate Kid. What the hell's his name?
Ralph Macchio.
Yeah, Ralph Macchio. I mean, Diane Lane's in that movie too. I mean, dude, Emilio Estevez. I mean, shoot, that was a hell of a cast they had for that one. But anyway, yeah, I'm definitely going to go see that one. What's up, Disinferno? Alien Romulus is about black dude suffering from autism, and then he receives a white guy Nazi agenda.
Watch out saying that word, yeah. What? I got hit for that word next to you.
I'm not worried about it. Apparently, some of these negative movie reviews were made up, and they are removing them from the trailer. See.
What do you mean? They couldn't find a guy named Andrew that said those?
Really? Wow. What's up with that? Okay. So, well, we're done with most of this. There's only one thing left to do in the pop culture update. And you know what it is, boys and girls.
You gotta slip into the Sweeney spot.
It's our palate cleanser for the bad stuff we've been watching.
How do you want me to handle the Sydney issue?
The Sydney issue? Well, we should have a consensus on how the White House is going to handle it. Well, I certainly hope the Sydney issue refers in some way to a problem that we're having with Australia, because if it's anything other than that,
Mr. President, Ms.
Sweeney?
To see you.
Have her come in, please. I am finished here.
Yes, sir.
There is no Sydney issue.
How do you want me to handle
Put it on loop.
We don't know how to handle it.
We don't know how to handle it. We just don't. Yeah, man. Everybody's favorite blonde. We got to check her out for this week.
She had a week.
She had
quite the week.
I got to tell you. Friggin' Wookiee sent one our way that I had to do some digging on, because he posted on Twitter that he was hoping to God this was true.
I was hoping to God it was true too.
Sydney Sweeney has been offered the role of Black Cat in Spider-Man 4. Well, I'm sure it won't be called that.
I went ballistic when I heard that.
But I checked it out. And it's rumor, guys. It's rumor. Yeah. It's not.
Dude, if she does get that, well.
Yeah. Look, it would be perfect casting. It would be perfect casting, but I read in these two articles here that it's a rumor, and it's from apparently a source that apparently is sometimes right and sometimes wrong. So,
I think she had a multi-film contract with Madame Web.
Yeah. Well, yes, I would imagine she did. A lot of them do that.
So if
they'll do multi-film contracts, but
somewhere else,
we'll have to wait and see. But we can cross our fingers and hope, Wookiee. We can hope.
Oh, right? Yeah, but the problem is she blows MJ out of the water.
Yes, she
does. Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
Of course she does.
Well, that's what makes her so seductive. I mean, isn't that the point of Black Cat? I don't know.
Black Cat was like hotter than fucking MJ back in the day.
No,
that's the point.
MJ and her were about equals as far as hotness.
I was fixing to say they're equals. Yeah. I believe what Knock was talking about is the MJ in the MCU.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Because the MJ in the comic books, nobody beats her. Okay. Nobody. I don't give a shit.
Dude, I'm saying Black Cat came close.
Hey, the only time that happens is when she asks for it.
Right.
Because Peter and her did date at one point. So.
Yep. Let's see. Ugly girl lead gets a sidekick who's more pretty. Yeah, there you go.
Back when MJ got a thing stuck up her ass, and he said, "Okay, Felicia, what's up?"
Right, and let's see which one am I on? Okay, yeah. Sydney Sweeney reminds fans of Frisky Side, despite buttoned-up role in horror movie. Now her show Immaculate is all over streaming now.
It's on Hulu, right now.
It's on Hulu.
Yeah.
But she was on Instagram this week doing water sports again.
We found these wonderful pictures.
Not those water sports people.
Yeah.
Right, not that kind of water. But she's hanging out.
Dead cheeks.
Yeah. The girl can't help it, man.
Girl can't help it.
She can't.
The song.
She cannot help it at all. And she also put something out. She's doing some kind of an ad campaign for something called Dude. I don't know what this is.
Yeah, she's always doing some kind of ad campaign.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear it or not.
Hey, dude.
But she just won over a whole different crowd with that four-wheeler. I can tell you that.
Yeah, she did.
Hey, dude, your shoes. I have a couple shoes.
Oh, okay. Hey, dude, his shoes. Okay.
Damn, John, you work fast, man.
She
just put out the commercial, man. Jeez.
So
I saw what she did with that kayak stick, by the way.
Right.
I don't know if you guys caught that, but got that.
But yeah, man, I definitely dig Miss Sweeney and what she's doing.
Hey, Tim said he has a pair of the shoes too.
Did she?
No, awesome one does.
Oh no, Tim, awesome one. Sorry.
Hey, dude, our shoes.
Hey, you guys.
Gotcha. Hey, you
No,
guys.
it's like the new Croc.
right? Let's see. Matt says it's her world. We're just living in it. Yeah, look, man, I'm not a fan of blondes, guys. I've told you this before, but her attitude about life and everything is just that's a turn on. That's very cool, man. She's very cool. When she wore that friggin' sweatshirt that said "Sorry for having a great rack" or some shit like that, I can't remember, or great tits or whatever the hell that thing
Having
said.
from
I was like,
breasts.
"You
That's
are."
what he's saying.
That's what I'm talking about. Don't
Look,
be ashamed of your sexuality,
Look,
damn
Joe,
it.
you don't like blondes, but you would not kick her out of bed for eating.
No, I would not. Not no.
See?
Come on, man.
See?
Are you kidding me? Yeah.
Especially now you saw her ass like that. Like, okay.
Okay, just listen to me, guys. I have a type, right? You ask my wife. All three of my wives have looked like they could be sisters. Okay, they're all petite
cheeks were
brunettes. All
plump.
right, I have a type. Okay. So,
Yeah,
you know.
but the cheeks were plump, so you can just.
Okay.
bumble on
All right. Let's not turn this into a porn.
We're turning into Roadhouse right now.
No,
Keep it in
no.
your
we're not
pants,
doing
Jed. Keep it in your pants.
All
Not
right.
hot to
No hot
wait,
tool
I can
right
talk
now.
about
No
that.
hot tool right now.
Saturday, right?
You can buy her some hair dye, Joe. Yeah,
Yeah,
no
you
doubt,
can buy her
right?
some hair
We'll
dye.
definitely fix her up. Yeah. Okay, so we're done with all of that stuff. It's time to get into the meat of the show, which this week has to do with Gamescom. Now, me and Wookie were looking at this stuff earlier, and it may seem a little lackluster, but I definitely want to check out some of the stuff that we were presented with at Gamescom. It's going on in Cologne, Germany. I got to share this again because I shut it off because of the sound a second ago.
I have info for the Borderlands 4 stuff, so I can.
Okay, well, I've got the trailer ready to go too.
Yeah,
so.
there's some stuff in it. So.
Yeah. But anyway,
Jed, why aren't you streaming this?
Huh?
yeah, why aren't you? Yeah, good question.
I woke up.
Indiana Jones and the Great Circle to launch on Xbox in December and coming to PS5
Yeah,
in
they're
2025. Now, I've seen the trailer for that one, and I'm not too hyped for that myself.
Well, there's
But
a bunch
we get
of
this
woke
information.
snowflakes made this.
They get this information from Gamescom, which is what we're talking about. Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, Borderlands 4, and more trailers from Gamescom opening night live. And I went ahead and pulled up their website. You can go, and I'll put the link in here for you guys to check out yourself because they have got a bunch of trailers on here attached to this page. Let's see, Gamescom.
I'm gonna give the indie game a shot.
So, do you know why?
What is it? What'd you say, John? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What?
I'm gonna give the indie game a shot.
Which indie game? There's a bunch of stuff on here.
No, he's
man.
about
The Indiana Jones game.
Oh, the indie. I'm sorry. Yeah,
the literal indie game.
Do you know why?
I appreciate
Totally
that joke.
didn't
I was on the
understand
same page. I was on
Yeah.
the same
The
page.
thing that
I didn't hear it
frustrates
at
me
all.
on the indie game is they have a bunch of woke snowflakes shit with their shaved heads
All
and
right.
shit working
So,
on the
do you
game.
know why Indy's coming to PS5? Remember Starfield? It was bust, and
Yeah.
it made no money.
Mm-hmm.
It's because the game sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some people liked it, but
This
I
Starfield
didn't.
was good
I
for
didn't
like
play it.
20 hours, and it was shit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you,
True.
that I mean, some people like to build shit. You know, I know John enjoys that kind of crap. So, you know, you enjoyed that for a little while, but are you still playing it?
What game?
I'm talking to John. Huh?
I haven't finished it, but I'm gonna go back when the DLC comes out.
Okay, they've got a DLC coming out. See,
Yeah,
What
the
game are
Rover.
you talking about?
we're talking about Starfield.
I've been playing it, but I stopped for a bit.
Okay, Jed, hang on. I'm talking to John. The DLC, weren't we hoping that some of these empty planets, because the whole exploration thing's kind of stupid because there's nothing there, right? And weren't they supposed to put something on these planets for you with the DLC?
Not necessarily.
They were hoping the modders were going to do that for them.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're waiting on that, then back it up.
No,
But-
the modders have been putting out some awesome
yeah, I
shit.
know, but
Yeah.
they're only going to put time into something that they enjoy, right? So
Yeah,
I mean-
I've been, dude. I have lightsabers and a full
Yeah.
Star Wars thing in my fucking Xbox.
But if you go to the website, you can click through a bunch of information on these different games, and of course, like I said, they're in Cologne, Germany, and it's is that today? Yeah, today's date through the 25th, and there's a bunch of stuff being released. Now I've got some trailers here if you guys want to see them that have dropped at this thing. The first one, let me do my thing. I got to do my thing. First one we have here is Borderlands 4. Let's go ahead and watch that real quick, and we'll see about that one. Yeah,
more of a teaser than a trailer. But.
Yeah, it's probably a teaser. But here's the thing:
there's a bunch in the teaser.
How bad is the timing for this?
They did it on purpose.
Yeah, they thought that movie was going to do badass,
They did this
right?
on purpose because I had somebody tell me this trailer wasn't going to come out to the end of the year, so it got moved up fast.
Well, let's check
Try to
out.
get some people in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check out Borderlands 4.
Look, guys, it's the Firehawk.
Yeah, this is basically what happened at the end of the game that you actually get to see. They're picking up from the end of the third one.
Whoa!
I've seen this like 50 times already. The cipher and shit.
Well, we haven't.
Well, I find it stupid it's this mask when it should be something to do with Bubba.
That's it?
No,
Yeah.
watch.
Okay.
Oh, they didn't. This
Wow! I learned so much.
No, there was
Wow.
a bunch of secrets.
Wow!
I'm so glad that I
so
watched it till the very
I
end.
can't believe it.
There was a language there at the end of it.
There was a bunch of secret.
Thank
ciphers
God there's
there
a language
at the
I
end.
don't know what it is, so it's cool. An
Well, just
unreadable
because you're
language.
not intelligent to know it doesn't mean others don't.
I don't know the made-up language? Oh, okay. Damn,
No,
fuck
Chad.
me. Better go back to my Klingon.
Looking for the title, I saw that they did 2 crappy Indiana Jones games.
Lego Indiana Jones was good.
Yeah,
Was it?
Lego Indiana Jones was good.
No.
But Jed, so everyone I know that's played 1, 2, 3, even played Tiny Tina's Adventures, all that stuff, they said, I'll play it when it comes to Game Pass.
Yeah.
The
No
chick
one-
at the end was more interesting.
No
So-
one's buying that game.
It has great hands. Great hands.
All that stuff at the end with ciphers and stuff that you had to go through, and you got to do it by letter and everything else. And
Don't forget, you got to follow.
Oh, that's exactly what I want to do with my time.
You have to follow the guy on Twitter so he can give you the cipher code.
Oh, fuck
by the way,
that. No,
see
you
he's been
didn't. You
blocking
can
people
figure it out
left and right?
yourself. It's just the new alphanumerical numbers and stuff.
Yeah,
Are you
already figured
caping
it
for
out.
this game, Jed? Are you caping
Dude,
I
for
don't
it?
know. I
He
feel
is.
like
Dude,
he's
played.
I
Okay,
feel like he's
haven't
simping a
played-
little.
Hey, what's going to
No.
be the gay marriage in this game that you have to save?
Oh, dude, I hate the story. Okay, in the game, but I love the game. Besides the story, I love the gameplay. That's what a lot of people like. They like the gameplay. The story was fucking stupid.
Yeah, the gameplay
okay?
in 3 sucked when they nerfed all the guns every week.
Yeah,
Oh,
but they
man.
actually went back and redid some of that shit too.
What the
So-
fuck am I going to go play a goddamn 3-year-old game for when there's better games out now than fucking Borderlands 3 could ever be?
So
Yeah, it's a looter shooter. I mean, it's just especially
the
when you're playing
the
solo,
DLC
it's not that fun.
actually, the one DLC was stupid, but the other 2 were really good.
Well,
Might as well go back and play
read,
Destiny.
The read I'm getting from a lot of people that are interested in games is pretty much what Knock and Wookie are saying. It's not something to run out and get day one.
No, you
but
don't get it.
I got to tell you, I got to tell you that trailer. I want to know what the hell that moon is scraping across. Is there a shield around the planet?
It was
or
a
something?
shield. Yeah, it was a shield around
Okay.
the planet.
All right.
a
I was
force
wondering,
field.
man. That was very
Yeah.
cool. That was a cool cinematic, but that doesn't show you any gameplay at all. So.
Well, it said at the bottom, "This is not gameplay."
Yeah, well, I understand that, but you know,
This
if
is
you
a
want to sell a
facade.
video game, you
Oh,
might
well,
wanna
as long as
sell
it
the
says
gameplay.
it, you know.
They
that's
release
cool.
video games now and never show an ounce of gameplay. It's awesome.
I know, and it's stupid to me. That's my point, guys. You know, I'd like to see some
my
gameplay.
here's my theory on this because I've gone through that trailer so much, looking and figuring out everything. I think they're gonna go to the multiverse kind of thing. because that thing at the end.
Because nobody's tired of that.
That there were certain spoilers in that cipher and stuff that they were talking about.
If they do, Jed, it's going to be a death knell for them because the multiverse shit is done.
We've seen what they did with 3. We've seen what they did with the movie. Do you really think 4 is going to be any different?
I'm hoping and praying they don't fuck up 4.
Oh God, it's done.
Like Joe says.
Toast.
Like Joe says.
Randy
Joe
Pitchford's
says.
been blocking
Joe's
people
hoping
left and
Star
right
Wars
on
gets
Twitter.
better. Because Borderlands.
When you really did something, you hope it gets better, right?
Yeah. Like I played.
No,
through
John
Borderlands
is not
1.
asleep. The camera is above his head, and he's looking down.
I played the
He's praying.
sequel. I played 2, played 3. I won't play that Tiny Tina bullshit. That Borderlands
cool.
gay shit.
Well, let's move on from Borderlands and let's check out the next one. This one I'm interested in because I'm a fan of the property. Definitely a fan of the movie.
Yeah.
Let's check out Dune Awakening. Let's see what this one looks
that
like.
looks so good.
Let's, if I can add it correctly. Here we go. Oh, good. All right, let's check it out.
I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
Once again, cinematics.
War never changes.
Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration.
Isn't it about that one Star Wars game I said
Uh-oh.
cinematics and you don't care?
Uh-oh. Looks like a worm's getting that thing. Yep.
Well, don't just stand there.
Useless.
You just stood there. What do you mean, face?
Yeah, he did.
And through me.
He's on rock. He's good.
Gone past.
Yeah.
Turn the inner eye to see.
He's still just standing there.
When the fear is gone, there will be nothing.
Oh, shit. You better hope that thing doesn't come towards you.
Only I will remain.
Okay.
You better get to ride one of them bitches, otherwise this trailer sucks ass.
Right. You better get to ride
kind
one.
I want to play a really
Oh,
cool
okay.
game.
No, it's garbage.
I want to play a really cool Doom
Knock,
game.
explain what you just said. Explain what
MMO.
you just said.
Yeah.
MMO.
And it's gonna be
MMO.
where you gotta,
MMO.
It's got to be
MMO.
where you got to have.
Okay, shut up. MMO means live service, right? Which means you're not doing your own shit. You're waiting around in a field for someone else to finish killing a flower, so you can kill that flower once it respawns.
Yeah.
I'm sure at first it'll be fine, it'll be new, fresh, but then it'll be dead in less than a month.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't do well, they shut the servers down and you're out
Yeah.
there to pay for it.
I give it 3 to 4 months.
Yeah.
So
We'll see what happens.
I told Joe, I said this looks like a reskinned Conan or a reskinned Ark.
It does.
Is
And I actually enjoyed
what
both of those
gameplay
games.
Looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you're not going to be able to play it by yourself. So unless you have friends,
Yeah.
guess what? You're not be able to play the game. You got
You're
to
fucked.
deal with the crowds.
But I play Ark by myself all the time. I play Conan by myself.
I'm not talking about single player where you can mess with all the settings.
Yeah, it's really hard to do
That's
a lot
boring.
of in-game content in these games.
You guys should
by
pay
yourself.
attention
You
to
know they're
Awesome
going to have
here.
like
He
a
says-
12-man raid.
He says beer is the mind killer. Okay.
That's the point of beer. So I mean, that's
Glad I'm drinking vodka.
Well, yeah. That I didn't know it was an MMO. I had no idea. Yeah.
I might still look at it for sure, but I mean, a lot of those MMOs just fail.
They do. I remember I was really hyped for New World when it came out. I was so hyped for that fucking game.
Oh, it was huge, and they got so many streamers, and then it was dead in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
by the
it
way,
was
it's coming to
hugely
console.
hyped.
Yep.
They should just remake the Dune RTS and print money.
Yeah.
I agree with John on that. 'cause
They
that
should
was
get
awesome.
Quadric Dream.
Quantic Dream. There you go, Quantic
They should
Dream.
have them do everything.
That would be gameplay for Quantic
Ah,
Dream right
fuck.
there. Yes, that would be awesome.
Austin says if it's free, I'll play it. There's a chance it could be.
There
A lot of these
is a real
MMOs,
good
they're
game.
based off subscriptions and people paying for cosmetic and shit. So it's possible.
That's it.
Or it'd be like Destiny, you can do like 3 things and that's it. If you want to do anything else, you better buy the DLC.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
At the tune
That's
of
the reason why I
$100
quit
a year.
Destiny. I didn't want to fork out so much goddamn money to that game. That fucking
So Das Wolfen, they will not do an RTS. RTSs don't make money. Live services are overly monetized.
Yep.
Yeah.
They won't do an
Everybody
RTS.
wants a $1 billion game, except for the East. They want to sell you a $60 game and move on to the next one.
And move on to the next one. Yep.
Yep.
Which is very cool. Do you think a sober guy would jump onto a sandworm? No.
No, dude's high on spice. That's why his eyes are blue.
Yeah. Right.
Well, once again, first Descendant, you got to have people to play with you.
Well,
Look, yeah, that's
there's a game. I don't know if it's on his list, but it's on the Gamescom list that will prove you wrong.
Yeah. Well, I know that the game I met Knock playing, DC Universe Online, it cost you $60 to buy the disc when it came out. But what was it? 2 years later, it went free to play.
Yeah. They wanted to get more players.
I was so pissed because I bought it. I bought it too.
I've got the disc down here. It's a collector's
I did the
item
digital
now.
version, but yeah.
And
I
then
bought
they
it.
went free to play. I was like, you motherfuckers.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
We got a badge or something like that.
They did the same thing with Old Republic too. You had to pay for it, and then years later they went free to play.
That was a really fun game. I just wish it came to console.
Yeah.
I would have played it more.
Hang on, let me see both of these. I'm playing for First Ascended, an MMO that's free. I'm playing with no one. You don't need anyone to play.
Are you doing the hard
games,
content?
Yeah,
that's number one because you're doing hard content. And what about the $100 ultimate characters? It is definitely, you can play it, but it's like playing a phone game unless you want to. All right, so they put matchmaking in for hard content.
Yeah, pugs. Great, pugs.
Yeah. You've never done that before, someone? You don't want the headache. Trust me.
Pugs are the worst.
It is. Pug life hurts. It really does. It hurts your soul to think that somebody actually got to this level in the game and doesn't know how to fucking play it. It's horrible. And that's what says not spending money.
I got tired of
you're not going to
farming
be
the same
in-game
mission.
quality on these MMOs then.
Yeah, I got tired of farming the same mission. I think I did one mission for like the second or third character unlock 35 times and it never dropped.
I mean, shit, me and Joe, we did all of our character, all of our main, and then our alternates, so that we would have different roles. And we did it before we couldn't buy the feats of the other characters, so we had to do all the feats on all of our characters. It was a full-time job, man.
It was.
We were on there for 4 or 5 hours a day straight.
Job. That's what turns me on.
But
we
had a super awesome crew. If you had a crew, it's not a grind. If you have a crew,
no, because everybody's on the same page.
We're having a good time. We're having discussions. We're running some of the stuff together.
Yeah, the first 5 years we played that game, it was a ball. We had a great league. It was awesome. But that comes around very rarely, boys and girls. I mean, it really is. What's John?
I was a high-level raider in LOL, so I used to put 40 to 60 hours on top of my 40 hours a week work week.
And that's the bar, right? And that's the bar. Like the WoW is like the unbeatable. That's the unattainable that every MMO wants to be. Yeah. And it's just.
And I'm sure you had a great crew you were running with too, didn't you?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Probably made friends you still have, right?
Now I did do the Elder Scrolls. I played a little bit with Takedown. I remember Takedown and my brother. Yeah. We did that a little bit, but with that game you could play through the playthrough 3 times because there's 3 different factions, and you can play with each faction basically. You just kind of it restarts your progress, not your character himself, but it restarts the storyline. You're just with that other faction. So you could go through those 3 stories solo, and then you can go to the prestiged area where you would want to get a group, and that's where I fell apart.
And that's where the good shit is.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing. I think that's the whole point we're all trying to make. These MMOs, they're a second job. They are, and if you're going to be end game quality in them, you have to put in the time.
What was that fucking game Ubisoft came when it was the government went down?
Division.
Oh, yeah, you had to have a group to go in.
Division. He's talking about Division. Yeah.
You had to play Dark Zone from day one because if you weren't OP in Dark Zone, you couldn't get the best weapons, so you had to PvP.
Yeah.
You were running for your fucking life in the alleyways because you're just trying to get to the damn helicopter.
Yeah.
So drop your shit off.
Vince, I'm playing 7 Days, and it's not MMO. Valheim, I don't think is an MMO either.
Valheim can't. It could be multiplayer, but it's not mass multiplayer.
Right. Yeah, you can.
It's a survival MMO, just like Dune will be.
Yeah.
And 7 Days to Die. I love 7 Days to Die. So
I've been playing shit at 1.0.
They just brought it to
console.
console.
What is the genre of 7 Days to Die? What
it is a horror. It is a zombie survival. Not MMO. Multiplayer game.
Gotcha.
Well,
it's defense build, exploration for supplies, and so every 7 days a horde comes after you.
Yeah.
So you're basically trying to build up defenses during those 7 days, either by finding supplies, building defenses. You could dig into the ground. You could dig deep into the ground. It's like Minecraft, but
you can't
graphics.
dig deep into the ground anymore. They come after you in the ground now.
Yeah, they come.
Do they?
Okay.
They do. In the old base game, it was very basic zombie behavior. But
cool. Jars are gone. You learn everything from books.
For the longest time, Fun Pimp?
Fun Pimps.
Was defunct, and the console version never got the updates that the PC did. Well, they finally dropped, and unfortunately, you had to rebuy the game for $30.
Yeah, Fun Pimps
but it came to console.
Yeah.
Telltale Games walked in and said, "We're shutting the fucking doors," and they had to sue Telltale to get the rights to console back.
Right when the PC got the update, and console never did.
Yeah, I will never buy anything Telltale's name is on because of that.
Wow.
They completely fucked that company.
Yeah, it put the game back like like 3 years ago? Was that?
So it was on Alpha 14 when it got shut down. They went to Alpha 21 before they come out with 1.0.
Yeah, because console never got the PC update.
Yeah, because
PC got an update and then it shut down.
We got half of 14 and half of 15. We didn't get a full update because consoles just weren't capable of it.
Clay Thomas says MMOs
He's not
are
wrong.
young man's game, and he also wants to know: can we go back to Sydney Sweeney? Yeah, I know. The gaming nerds have taken over the show, no doubt.
I just can't do the grind anymore.
I
don't have time. I don't have time to do it.
That's what I was going to say. Absolutely, young man's game. That's why he's saying that. Yeah, I
don't have the time.
Great convergence.
The willpower to do it.
Yep. All right, let's look at this last one I've got queued up. This is something that would be right up Wookiee's alley, I believe. It's called The First Berserker Kazan.
Now, this is a Nexon game. Same people who made First Descendant.
Okay. All right. Let me do my magic here so we don't have to shut her down or anything. Okay. Good to go. Let's do this. Now, we actually see some gameplay on this one, boys and girls.
Yep. Like I said, the East is killing it in video games, dude.
Yeah, they are.
퍼스트 버스터 카잔은 한때 위대했던 영웅 카잔이 몰락하고 나서 복수극을 펼치는 이야기입니다. 배경은 중세 유럽의 지대상과 흡사한 세계로 아라드 대륙의 펠로스라는 제국에서 펼쳐집니다. 펠로스 제국은 당대 가장 강력한 세력이었는데요. 어느 날 갑자기 나타난 히스마라는 영웅 때문에 고통을 겪고 있었어요. 하지만 난세에는 언제나 영웅들이 등장하기 마련이죠. 여기서 제국의 대장군 카잔과 당대 최고의 마법사인 오지마가 등장하게 됩니다. 이둘은 절친한 친구 사이기도 했는데요. 이들이 히스마를 토벌하고 전란을 종식하게 됩니다.
Okay, Joe, this is kind of unwatchable.
Yeah, I hear you.
모두가 카잔과 오지마를
Speed it up a little bit so it shows it.
여기까지가 게임 시작 전 배경 스토리예요. 여러분은
I didn't know it was this
카잔으로
long.
추방당하는 모습을 컷신으로
I checked everything else and
게임을
I
시작하게
didn't
됩니다.
see this one.
카잔이 모든 걸 포기하고
Whoa.
지나간 순간
This is different than what they showed at Gamescom.
카잔을 호송하던 마차가 갑자기 일어난 산사태 때문에 절벽 아래로 추락하게 됩니다.
This is Unveil the Universe. Look for the trailer.
그리고 블레이드가 입체적이고 매력적인
This is where they're just
캐릭터인데요.
talking about the game.
카잔이 비극 속에서 살아남았으면 어떤 일이 생겼을까?
But
한
it
가지
looks pretty
부분에서
cool,
모든
boys and
이야기를
girls.
재구성하는
It is a
것.
Souls-like, supposedly.
I'm out.
Yeah.
The older I get, the harder the game I like.
Yeah. Is that so?
Well, you had just had Black Myth Wukong that came out full of controversy that I think was at Games Radar gave it a 6 and because
so
it wasn't diverse or inclusive. By the
it's
way,
about freaking monkeys and when talking about diversity.
It's about the Monkey King from China. It's all Chinese folklore. And they had localizers come in and they're like, hey, let's come in and like help you out so we can make this, worldwide suitable.
Yeah.
And they told them to go pound sand. And by the way, it was at 2.2 million players on Steam 24 hours after it came out.
Whoa. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What you got there?
Well, you didn't mention a couple of movies shows.
That's great.
I don't want to play the videos or anything like that, but a couple that I was looking for: Dying Light, The Beast, which shows.
I'd like to know about these girls on the right, but that's just me.
We know what Knock is looking at because his ads are tailored to him.
I don't use this computer for anything, so I don't know what.
Yeah, well, you get it, but you did Taylor ads, brother. So you've been doing.
All right, go ahead.
But no, this is it's a smaller base game, but it's Dying Light. It's got the character from the first game in it.
So it's Dying Light 3.
No, it's like Miles Morales, if anything. Or it's like a shorter game. It's a standalone, but it's
It's gonna be like a 30-hour game for like
20 hours or so, 30-hour game. It's a very short game. I mean, it's literally telling you, it's 20 hours. Like it's not billing itself as a full game.
Well, Miyazaki said
Black Myth is already out, isn't it?
Yeah, it just came out the other day. Yeah. But Miyazaki said that Elden Ring DLC was about 35 hours. It took me 55 to get through it.
Whoa.
Yeah, those are conservative numbers. Like if you did everything, a lot of these games are almost sometimes even double.
My one playthrough, I have almost 300 hours in.
I'm not a big Warhammer guy, but I know there's a lot of geeks out there that are
I'm playing this.
Like Henry Cavill. Like Henry Cavill is probably.
Have you seen the gameplay for this?
No, I don't play this. So.
If you're into shooters, this looks fun as shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
it looks
I just
really good.
Yeah. There's a Dune. Let's see. There's two in particular that I'm trying to find.
Dune Medieval Activation. That too, didn't they?
Civilization 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could never. These are world building games.
Okay.
I've always had an inkling to try it, but it always
like
seemed too massive.
SimCity, like world building?
like Sim Worlds, really. Like
Actually, Civilization makes good money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, they're crazy games. It's a very popular series.
Yeah.
There's the Starfield, Shattered Space.
Marvel Rivals is basically Marvel's version of Overwatch.
It's a knockoff, yeah.
It actually
this right here. No.
I'm shocked they're making.
Okay, hold up. You guys are talking all over each other. All right, Jed, what?
Oh, no. Have John go first.
John.
I'm just excited about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. The first game was awesome. It came out of nowhere.
The first game was awesome.
Okay. This game, yeah. So I definitely can't wait for this one. I'm definitely gonna get it day one. Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's hard to describe it because the way you use a sword in that game, you have to actually manipulate it and learn it. And the way they do character development in that game is you learn by doing. Okay.
Yeah.
When you first start, you have absolutely no idea how to use a sword. Mm-hmm. But by the end of the game, you're just destroying people just because of how much fights you get in. That's how you get. It's not really like you get experience for killing a guy and then you put it towards your abilities, right? It's not that kind of RPG. You just get better as the game goes along.
Mm-hmm.
And then the story's
good.
And the story is freaking awesome. It takes place in 15th century Bohemia. And you're just in the first game, you're just some blacksmith's son, and then you become this knight, basically.
Yeah.
So
basically, by the end, you're a badass.
Yeah. I had a needle sword, and I just poked people to death. Like they just couldn't stop me. There's nothing they could do.
You can't even a guy that comes up and hits you with your fist. The guy will just take you down.
Joe, you ever see the game where people are wearing like the goggles, the virtual goggles, and they're doing they're grabbing people and they're stabbing them in the eyeballs with the sword? It's kind of like that.
Wow.
except except you can't grab them and stuff like that. But you can. Right. It's that first person view, and it's kind of like that kind of feel, and the ragdoll and stuff like that. So it's super fun game. There's one part where you get drunk with a priest and have a night out.
It's funny.
You get stuck in a monastery for 48 hours. It is the worst. You literally have to go to Bible class. You have to go to you're stuck in this place because they trapped you. It's so funny, man. It's such a great game.
That's great. That teaches people about what monasteries are like and things like that. I mean,
you have to do the whole shebang. Wake up go straight to breakfast. All that. You're literally in there for 24 in-game hours.
It feels like a part in Skyrim, basically.
Yeah.
Still a fun game.
It's so good.
It is. It's a fun game.
So I can't wait for the second one. The other one that I was looking at. I think it's at the bottom. God, Squid Game Unleashed. Is this like 3 years too late? But anyway.
Yeah, it's well, the new season's coming out pretty soon, so.
Oh, the expansion for Diablo 4, Desolate Hatred.
Yeah, nobody played this right here.
Mafia, the Old Country.
Mafia, the Old Country.
It will not be available in Italian.
Sure. Okay, I don't care about that.
No, but I'm saying like it's supposed to be in Italy, but it's not available in Italian.
Cool. I'm sure someone out there will care. I don't want to play a game in another language. I mean, whatever. So I'm being a little harsh on that one, but I apologize.
Yeah, you
are. No, this right here, like, so Mafia 1 got that remaster and is so much fun. I really wish that they had done the same thing with number 2.
They did.
Yeah, I'd wish that.
No. They did not do it to the same level. They did like a digital upgrade. They did not do a full remaster like they did Mafia 1. Because when I tried to go back to 2 as well, because I finished 1 and it was fantastic. You go to the number 2, even the definitive edition, and it's shit. Everything feels like crap in the game. I couldn't even play it. I couldn't play it.
Well, I played all 3 that came out. I just didn't do the definitive edition of 2, even though I have the definitive edition 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, I know. I really wanted to try, especially after 1. I had so much fun playing 1, and I was like, oh man, hopefully it'll carry. I knew that the second one wasn't as polished as the first one, as far as the remake goes, but I still wanted to try it. It was just too clunky for me after playing the first one and how much improvement they put onto it. To go from that to the second one, it was awful.
So, have you ever heard of Kingmakers?
Yep.
No.
Yes. Those are the people that set up the
Joe, check private
guys
chat.
in charge.
Okay. No more.
I'm
setting up some of the
those
stuff
are the 1%ers kind of deal.
It's a board game that came out
I thought you meant the concept.
in the 80s, and they turned it into a computer game. I think it was Avalon Hill.
Kingmakers is a PC game. It happens in medieval times.
Yeah, it's based on the board game.
Yeah.
It came out years ago.
It's fucking crazy.
We finna check it out. Apparently, he's got a trailer here for us. Let's see. Kingmaker's trailer 40.
Oh, this is like an RTS.
No. FPS.
FPS? You know, FPS means...
Okay, we're talking about a different Kingmaker then.
What do you... Yeah. This does not look like... Yeah, what? This is not FPS.
I'm not looking at... What?
Well, I think it's a third person, but...
Yeah. Well, there's RTS stuff in it because it showed the building.
There's a little bit.
Hang on, guys. I'm fixing to queue it up. I gotta do my stuff, man. I gotta do my stuff. They haven't shut us down yet. I gotta keep going. Gotta keep my record clean. All right. Here we go. This is Kingmaker's...
It is kind of funny, though.
Trailer.
I didn't know the name of it, but I have seen the trailer for it.
Came from. But I'll tell you, he built our village into a city. He's the one who trained our army.
There's a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and a lot of fucking hell.
But if you think you can stop him, you're already dead.
What in the hell? Holy shit! Get out of here! Oh shit! Is he a time traveler or something?
Yeah. So basically,
awesome.
he's playing a game. Yeah, so like they travel back in time and defeat these armies and get gold in the real world.
Oh my god.
An AK in medieval times.
And it's third person.
It's got RTS elements to it, but...
So let me get this straight. Are you doing the building part too? Whoa!
Yeah, doing everything.
I hope he can.
It looks like he was directing his army too.
Yeah. Yeah. See, and then they get their rewards back in their time.
Holy shit, man!
Kind of like Ready Player One-ish.
Kind of, yeah.
That's pretty freaking cool, man. That one surprised me. That one surprised me. That's a pleasant surprise. Very cool. Man, is there anything else you wanted to show on that thing, Knock?
No, that was it. Yeah, just a
Okay.
couple. Kingdom Come Deliverance is definitely. I love that game, so I'm definitely going to do another playthrough before that one comes out.
Yeah, that's the thing when they've got a new one coming out, you always want to play through the other one, make sure you remember everything. First person sword swinger, laugh out loud. Getting Ash versus Army of Darkness vibes. Yeah, no doubt, right? That's what I was thinking. Well, it looked like he was building troops and building fortifications, but he's also on the ground supporting his army. Is that what I'm seeing? Is that what's going on there?
That's what it looked like, yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you want that Secret Levels trailer? It was also at Gamescom.
Secret Levels.
It's a new show on Prime.
Secret Tunnel.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Is that what you just sent me?
Yep.
Okay. Good. Yes, we were talking about this beforehand. This sounds really cool, man. Give him while I'm setting it up. Give him a little bit of an explanation.
So basically, they take your favorite video games and they tell a story. So it's going to have Pac-Man. It's going to have what's the one? God of War. Fires of the Rubicon. So Armored Core. It's going to have a bunch of different. Let me see if I can see the entire list of games that are going to be on here. Armored Core, Concord, Crossfire, Dungeons and Dragons, Exodus, Honor of Kings, Mega Man, New World, Eternum, Pac-Man. PlayStation's going to have its own thing. Sifu, Spelunky, The Outer Worlds, Unreal Tournament, and Warhammer 40,000.
Okay.
Each one's going to have its own episode. Of course, they're going to have Concord, which didn't do shit in their beta, and of course they're going to have New World because it's Amazon.
Well, of course, Amazon's doing it, so New World's got to be in there, right?
The world of New World is actually pretty cool. They just didn't do anything with the game.
I'm sure it is. The whole reason why I wanted to play it was the aesthetic, the tricorn hats, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
That's my
I
jam.
played it. I played it until I had enough of it. I played it for about 2 months.
All right, here we go. Let's check out Secret.
With Love, Death, and Robots, I really like these different kind of little shows.
Yeah.
Where you get to, and I don't know if that's the same case here, where it's different groups doing different episodes. But I really like that idea of them getting to showcase different stories. And then, who knows? Maybe one sticks.
And I hope they don't screw around with the games. Like, you can do a story in the game that doesn't involve the main characters. If it does involve the main characters, it needs to stick with the story. Don't make your own
Disney's
story.
not involved, so maybe.
Yeah, but
what you got here, John?
Rings of
I
Power.
have the proper Kingmaker, not that whatever that was.
Oh, okay. Well, let her rip, brother, man. Oh my gosh.
Oh God.
Avalon Hill Kingmaker.
Oh man. The
How
real
old
one.
is this?
1993.
1993.
Yeah,
on DOS. It's on DOS.
So
Joe, it came out in '74.
Wow.
Joe would then complain of the graphics and that you can't jump. Then
That's right. That's right. You got to be able to jump.
Because he doesn't believe there's
it would just tell him he was not online.
That's it. Yeah, it would tell me I'm not online. I can't play it
Advanced
anymore.
Plague.
That reminds me,
no
Joe.
big.
Do you know how to hard reset your Xbox?
Yes.
You should probably do that before every stream.
Yeah.
That should
Apparently
be-
so.
that should be in wireless.
It's a brand new Xbox. It's barely been used, but apparently I need to jump through 50 hoops to get it to work.
No, just do a hard reset when you turn it off, or before you can play it again.
Yeah.
that's all you gotta do.
I did it yesterday, and
Yeah,
it didn't help. I had to redo my entire friggin' online setup.
By the way, who's excited about Star Wars Outlaws?
Not a single person.
Comes out in a week and a half.
Comes out in a week and a half. We haven't even talked about it.
Anybody that plays that, good luck to you, brothers.
Yeah, good luck.
I'm gonna wait until it's like $10 or something like that. But by the time it's Black
That'll
Friday,
When it comes to Game Pass,
$20.
I'll probably not try it.
Well,
I'm sorry, I didn't like
guys.
Wookie will download it just so he can uninstall it.
Yeah, on stream. Yeah, I'm uninstalling this game. Never played it. But I
Uninstall
fucking-
it right there live. Real quick, I wanted to show this. Wookie sent me a bunch of stuff just for palate cleansers and stuff. But this right here, this is pretty funny looking, man. Let me pop this up. This AI generated version of Rachel Reagan's Olympic performance in breakdancing is, well,
I don't know if it has any copyright audio, so.
I don't know if it does either.
Yeah, be careful, Joe.
But we'll just not play the audio. We'll just nuke that. But the visual is pretty damn funny. Check it out. She's breakdancing. It's AI breakdancing.
I gave her a nicer ass. She actually has.
Yeah.
I know, right?
For a moment, anyway. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The fuck?
I said that I was fucking dying.
She got a head coming out of her ass and shit.
What
You
the
hear she's
hell?
getting her own
She's a
reality
Mario
show now.
mushroom.
Yeah, she's
She
getting her
got
own
a
reality
dong
show.
and balls now. Yeah.
What the hell, man? There you go. That's the look we're looking for from
That's
this
just
ray
shit
gun.
of nightmares.
Oh
And that's
my
why they're not
God.
bringing it back to the Olympics.
Yeah, and they don't need to. That was such a farce, man. It really was. That
Well,
was
no, they had great break.
They had talented people, but that right there,
She
poo-pooed it for the whole bunch.
Well, she fixed it, and now there's an investigation about it. So.
Yep.
But she's getting a reality show.
No, so is Hawk Tua. So that's our bar.
Yeah, I'd rather watch Hawk Tua though. She can spit
Yeah,
on
me
that thing
too.
any day.
Exactly. A plus plus.
I have a conspiracy theory that Hawk 2 was.
If you want a
an
real
interesting
game,
plan.
there's one.
You know.
What's that?
Oh
What?
god, John is reminiscing now.
Oh
he's
no.
gone down his own rabbit hole.
He's gone down his own rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Not a rabbit hole.
What's
Let's
it called when
see.
you go down your own rabbit hole? Is that called fisting?
Is it played on DAWs, John?
No,
No,
no.
it's a-
You've got to have INPC to play it.
Looks like it's. Oh.
But
Okay.
an ICUP?
Hang on. Let me set this
You
up.
see him pee? What the fuck, Knock?
I know, right?
He's not peeing. You're a peeing.
All right, I'm not going to jump through all the hoops for this one. We'll just let it play. Fuck it.
Oh, yeah.
It's Fallout London.
We have it on Xbox too.
Yeah, you have it on Xbox too. I mean, I haven't tried it. I don't know if it actually works, but they backed the release date off of London for the update for 4 to come out
Really?
on console. Yes. So I take
When's
it
this
it's
coming out?
completely working with it.
Actually,
It's already out on PC.
It is on
Oh, it's
PC.
already out on console too.
London, 2237.
Bearded Liberty's been
I
playing.
always said the sun had never
The
set
Bearded
on the
Liberty
Empire.
has been playing this.
But now, most
Yeah.
of all, Blighty
It looks cool.
is a shell of his former self.
This is a mod.
At the building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Joe, this is completely fan made. This is
Yeah.
literally
Really?
100% fan made.
Hey, man, there's nothing wrong
needs
with
to
that.
look out.
Those things
You know,
I'm
because-
really thinking
if you know
about,
what I mean. In
you know,
fact,
if
the
I
closest
when I
semblance of
replace my
structure
computer,
we've got is
I'm
the
really
Daft and
thinking
Barmy
about
boys over in Lambeth.
getting a
Only they
gaming
won't
computer,
budge
something
except
that's
for
got a
couple rows
processor,
of
can
lead.
handle it,
These
that
are
kind of
dark
thing,
times.
So in
and
a
getting that
nutshell,
Star Wars
it's
fighting
all a
game
bit
that we
tongue-tied these
found.
days.
All right,
Because it
so
looks cool as shit to me.
when you get a new computer, you keep your old
Right
computer
now,
and you get an
nobody's heard
internal
from a Majesty
capture
for
card,
ages. And
and
frankly,
you use your gaming
people
computer to
extreme
stream over to
gentry's
your
Got
old
it.
old computer,
Yeah.
and then you
Link
play.
to two.
Especially
Yeah.
with those
Yeah.
angel bastards making things go.
Audio is going to be a bitch.
Angels.
It's not that bad.
Never heard of.
You
What do they
put
want
your
from
mic
us?
and shit on your second PC, not on your
Wolves
first
to
PC.
play for.
How long is
Each
this,
wanker
John?
wants a
Did you give me
bar
a
of the
half-an-hour
pie.
video?
You don't need to play anymore.
Who lick bait?
Like,
The last vagabonds of London's.
Yes.
I'm
That's-
gonna
I
say
get the
this,
picture.
Joe.
You never need a lot with a Fallout trailer. You just
Yeah.
get the
No.
first 10 seconds. and
All
you're
you gotta do is hear war never changes.
War
Yeah.
never changes. Yeah.
But Bethesda needs to watch
Ye
out.
old
because
war never changes ye.
They
That's all you need.
really do need to watch out because that looks really good. Better than
But-
some of the shit.
Watch out
Yeah,
for what?
by the
Like,
way,
what?
they're paid by
What?
Bethesda because it's on the Creation Engine. It's
Yeah.
it's in the Creation Club. They're getting paid.
Yeah.
I'm watching another YouTube player play Fallout London, and it seems like it's playing good. Horny Alf, only a few glitches.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beard of Liberty's been playing. He hasn't had any issues.
Yeah.
I
So
haven't had any
Horny
issues.
Alf, I take it, is the guy that's playing it right now.
Yeah. No, not a psych op. An industry plant.
Yeah, I always wanted to try the California one. I always wanted to try
Oh
that
yeah,
one
New
too.
California. Yeah.
New California was a big mod. I feel like there was one more I can't think of.
I might do that after Tale of Two Wastelands.
Well, all
It's
right,
gonna
boys and
take
girls,
2
we're
years.
up against the clock. So I knew talking about the game Gamescom was going to start a discussion that would take us well past the end of the show for sure. Oh my God, Ray Gun PM 2024. Yeah. So, anybody want to push anything before we get out of here, panelists? Look,
I am working on my Long Legs review, and I do have some stuff coming out for 7 Days to Die on the gaming channel.
Okay.
I'm playing the hell out of that. I think I'm on like day 46 or something onto my one playthrough, and I'm starting a multiplayer playthrough with one of my good friends. So we'll see how that turns out. But I need to watch Long Legs one more time before I finish writing the review. It's an interesting movie. Director took some odd choices, but if you're into horror, you probably like it. And yes, Jed is a furry.
And at some point, I will be playing 7 Days to Die Wookiee when I can find the time.
You got to get good first, sir. Yeah. You got to beat Elden Ring, and then you can play 7 Days to Die with me.
I'll play 7 Days to Die with you.
No, John, you need to focus on playing your college football first.
Well, listen, guys, I was going to give you an update on GeekCon and all the goodies I got from it. But that'll have to wait until next time. I'll give it to you in a couple weeks whenever because I something told me we're going to be talking gaming the whole rest of the show once I've brought up Gamescom because everybody on this panel loves video games, including me. I just don't play as many as these guys do. So, but thanks for that, Wookster. Jed, you want to push anything that I'm not going to push?
Nope. Go ahead.
How about you, John?
Go and do it.
Nope.
Okay. All right. Well, then we will get started with the outro here. You guys know you're watching State of the Atmosphere. We do it every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Everything you need to know about pop culture and video games, movies, shows, all that good stuff. Love getting together with my friends and talking about this stuff. It's a lot of fun. Come check it out every Wednesday at 5:30 p.m. Central Time. And then you can check out my work on my comic book, my passion project. More than 20 years I've been working on. Sketching the Privateer, the story of America's Pirate Patriot. And I'm just about done colorizing the family portrait. So come check it out. I did a bunch of work on it yesterday while I was at work because I was the secretary yesterday and I had to, I think I answered 2 calls. So I got to do a lot of work on it yesterday. So look forward to that. And then, of course, Friday evening at 8 p.m. Central Time, don't tell Wookiee this is a Telltale game, but it is. The Walking Dead. John's playing through it right now at 8 p.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Mindfield's channel. You'll see Knock over there and Jed when he's not busy come by and troll John as he screws up everything in the Walking Dead universe in the Telltale series. Which one are you on? Chapter 3 now? Is that what you're on? Season 3, whatever they call them, the parts of it.
Season 3, yeah.
Season 3, okay.
Yeah.
Look forward to that at 8 p.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Mindfield's channel. And then this Saturday, I'll believe it when I see it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm in Missouri right now. He's got to show me, but the MFR Roadhouse is scheduled to make its return at 9 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Pacific.
Until he cancels an hour before the show.
Until he cancels it an hour.
I can't help if my brother-in-law, my stepbrother, passed away an hour before the last show in April. Okay.
Well, either Jed will show this or John will advance in college football.
There you go. One of the two
he
will have.
He had a heart attack, and we're like, "Fuck." You know.
I hate to hear that, Jed. But tell him what's going to go on this Saturday if you make it to Saturday.
No, we're going to have a bunch of entertainment news, science, technology, some women. We're going to have some stuff that Wookiee's cooked up, some stuff that Joe's cooked up. We've been cooking up stuff, so.
It's going to be on Rumble, boys and girls.
Yeah.
Need to specify. This is on Rumble. Go find Jed Revenwolf on Rumble. Give him a follow, and you get the heads up.
We will be talking somewhat politics over there to show you all the stuff, so we can open up some other people's eyes and stuff and like have an actual conversation instead of YouTube shutting us down. So
yeah.
So it's gonna have a mixed bag of stuff. So
Vince, thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate you.
And you know.
And Low Spec says, I don't believe it.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. So listen, you'll see Low Spec. And then you can, like, everybody basically on the panel is welcome. Most of them will come. hopefully, like, and we have other people that I have coming over too. So some people that you haven't seen in a while. So
all right, there you go. Thank you for that, Jed. I will be ready to go at 9 p.m. Central Time.
I know. Oh, we're good. We're gonna be ready.
I will be there.
Because I'll have Kay in my ear if I don't.
There you go. And then, of course, Sundays at 5 p.m. Central Time, you can check out the Brothers Hack the Matrix, Highlander, because there can be only one. I've only got one brother. We check out the clown show that is 2024 through the week's headlines. The Brothers Hack the Matrix every Sunday at 5 p.m. Central Time. And then, of course, Monday mornings, I get together with Gary on Pop Culture Minefield, and we talk about military shows. I guess I'm going to have to watch season 7 of SEAL Team, even though I've never watched any of these shows. But I will watch it just to know what we're talking about. We're going to do episode 1 and 2 of season 7 this Monday at 10 a.m. Central Time on Pop Culture Minefield's channel. And then It's Only Talking Roll comes your way on That 70s Rock Fans channel at 4 p.m. Central Time every Monday. This week, if you didn't see it, I don't know what he's doing this week coming up, but this last Monday, he did one on Kraftwerk, beginning of the electronic age. So you guys go check that out. I heard it was a good show. I couldn't make it for that one. I was too busy playing college football, 25 with Knock. But anyway.
And John didn't join, so you know.
And John was
at work.
John was at work. Yeah.
John works 24 hours a day and has literally no free time ever and ever, and can do it anytime.
But anyway, come check us out on That 70s Rock Fans channel as we talk about music, comedy stuff, Canon Movie Club. We talk about science fiction movies, all kinds of stuff. Come check it out. It's Only Talk and Roll, 4 p.m. Central Time on Monday on That 70s Rock Fans channel. And then, of course, I start my streaming week with Papa Joe Gamer After Dark, Video Games, Cocktails, and Fails on Tuesday. And this week, we're going to play DC Universe Online because I promised Lunatic I would play once a month. We'll get back to our playthrough of Brutal Legend. Part 5 of that will be in 2 weeks, but this Monday, I promised Lunatic we're going to play once a month, and it's the end of the month. We got to play some DC Universe Online. So come check that out. Tuesday night, 10 p.m. Central Time, Video Games, Cocktails, and Fails. And if I'm using my Xbox, I always fail to even turn it on. But, you know, hey, that's the way it is.
Whatever happened to A Way Out?
That didn't work out because I think... Okay, we actually had a connection. We were starting to play, and Martin's Xbox One, is that what it was? The series before this
one? Yeah.
It freaked out on him. It was the screen was flickering on all kinds of shit. He says it's acting better now, but I was already into Brutal Legend, so we're gonna try it again after I'm done with Brutal Legend. So. That's what happened with that. The first show, we tried to do it, and there was something on his end that messed up, and so I ended up starting Brutal Legend. So that's it. But anyway, I do want to highlight this. Our girl Ariel, of course, gave us her usual tag. She said, "Until next time, everyone, stay out of trouble or don't get caught." You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to not get caught. And let's see what she's saying down here. But what if we don't like Jed? We all know he lies every chance he gets. No, he doesn't lie. Stop it. Nice rim shot there. Love it, man. So, look, boys and girls, for myself, the Noxter, John Das Wolfen, Wookie Be Bad, and Jed Rivenwolf, I want to thank you for being here. Like, share, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Also, I want you to go check out my website. Hang on real quick. Before we get out of here, I want to show you guys this stuff. I've got it set up here. My website is joesatmosfere.com. That's why I spelled it with an F instead of a PH, boys and girls, because I knew I would get the URL rather easily by spelling it wrong, okay? So go check that out. Check out my Subscribe Star page. You get announcements about the shows and stuff coming up. And you can see some of the artwork I've been working on for the Privateer comic book. Just go check that out. If you want to support the channel, that's a good way to do it. And you can always tip me on Stream Elements whenever you feel like it. So, for myself and the rest of the panel, I want to thank you guys for being here. And until we see you again, I want you guys to keep on keeping on. God bless. Yeah, Wookiee got added to the.
I saw that.
Thing. Yeah,
I saw that.
Yeah, now I feel bad for treating Wookiee like I do Jed. Oh man.
Yeah, Wookiee's officially a
now I feel
part
like a
of the
douche.
show now.
Yeah, okay. Well,
all right, it's
unacceptable.
Unacceptable, he says. Well, listen, it's not Titty Tuesday, but it's always good to see some titties. You guys take it easy. I'll see you next time.